Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Bravely Default 2. This is, as far as I know, a non-essential dungeon for me to be exploring. But I'm gonna be exploring it anyway because I can, and because there's lots of cool things to find, and it looks pretty nice, and there's a bunch of enemies to fight. Here's one of the fancy teleporty things. So is this gonna be like onwards to the boss room or whatever? It dawns on me that it may be worth raising the, the Black Mage levels on some of my characters, even if I don't plan on using magic with them, just so that I can have access to the, I believe it's the Lunar Powered ability, the level 5 ability, which, gets you some MP back during certain times of day. At least until I find another job class which has another ability that also gives MP recovery that I can equip and allow me to use my high power Vanguard abilities a little bit more freely. Elvis has Lunar Powered equipped, and it is indeed allowing him to recover MP, and I'm using his spells a little bit more liberally than I would be otherwise. All right. Do I want to just like give this guy the Black Mage as his primary ability and use him as the Vanguard? With the items that I have and stuff. I'll see how that works. I believe this changes my stats. So I believe just setting the Black Mage as my primary job class is going to have an effect on my actual stats. Where can I view my stats? Yeah, so I'm set to Black Mage, but my setup is still that of a Vanguard, so I'm probably not going to be doing anything great as the Vanguard, but I do want to raise my Black Mage level to at least 5 so that I can make use of some things that it has. But anyway, it's early in the game. I can experiment without feeling like I'm going to be in too much trouble, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Let's see. Playing in the bushes. I do see that some of the enemies are running away from me now. Some of them are still charging me down. I'll fight the ones that charge me down, but obviously I won't go after the ones that I won't go after the enemies that run away, because those are probably not going to give me too many pieces of game economy. Game economy, of course, being the general design term for anything in the game that has like value to the player, not just literal dollars and cents. Adele gained solar power, I believe, was the ability. Yeah, solar powered. If I, where can I view that? I believe that's going to be the White Mage counterpart to the lunar power or whatever that the Black Mage has. Let's see. You gained something, pain into gain, which taking damage in battle while not defaulting has a roughly 30% chance of increasing physical attack power by 1 to 3%. That's okay. 1 to 3% really isn't that much, but I'll certainly take it. Solar power. During daytime, restorative power, aim, and luck are increased, and 4% of MP is restored each turn. Definitely. Definitely. So if I have both lunar power and solar power equipped to a wizard character, they will just be getting MP back regardless of what time of day it is. At least I assume. I assume they don't cancel each other out or anything like that. Yeah, Drago is definitely performing like a Black Mage who's just trying to pretend that he's a Vanguard. So that's definitely something that I'm going to do with care to just like level up people's job levels in the future. And probably there's got to be a treasure chest up here, right? No. Oh yes. Okay. There's a walkway. Definitely something I will be doing with care when I want to just level up people's job levels. Speaking of things of that nature, let me look at not abilities but equipment, because I want to like I can always. Oh, your proficiency with the axe has also gone down. I'm sure that doesn't help. I can just give you a boost to the magic attack, I guess. I'll leave Drago as he is for now. He's not going to be the Black Mage for long, probably. I may just like shuffle him over to the White Mage briefly for the same reasons later, but not for the most part. I think he's going to be a physical attacker. Have I picked up any other, like, sword-like things, shield-like things that I can... Let me just look through this real fast. Oh, wait, can I give you a second wizard rod? That is going to over-encumber me. Can I, like, de-equip this and reduce my carry weight a little bit? That'll lower my defenses, but my magic attack will go up considerably from that. Because I'll be able to really make use of my second staff. Alright, let's try that. Also, of course, the other thing that I can do to get MP back... The other thing that I can do to get MP back is just use some of these mini ethers that I've got just lying around for no reason. Alright. Playing around in menus. So I'm going to actually just skip a couple fights just because I do want to get on with it a little bit. And let me try the field attack thing, the back attack. Was that a thing in Bravely Default for the 3DS? Either of the first two games? I don't think so. But anyway, it gives me a it does give me a free Brave Point, which is kind of nice. I was about to say, good gravy, look at how much damage Elvis is doing with 2 staves, and then one of the enemies cast Stop on him, and he wasn't able to do anything else after the first turn. Oh well. But that's fine, really. Cool looking overhang. I definitely appreciate what the dungeons look like so far, or at least what this dungeon looks like so far. The house, as I complained when I was in the house dungeon, is really just like a... You are indeed running away from me, okay. 3 times bomb fragment obtained. The house is really just kind of a collection of rooms strung together in a rather video gamey level. But I like me some outdoor cave areas in video games. What exactly is this? Is this one of the is this a save point? Minus for the options menu? Okay, this is a save point. I guess I can save. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to do that periodically. When recording, because I can save to other save files. I can save to a backup save file just in case something bad happens to the recording and I don't lose everything. That was just a save point that was just sitting there, though. There's no, as far as I can tell, boss or anything up here. Oh, well, 600 pigs obtained from cutting the grass. 37 pigs obtained from cutting the grass. I imagine Sprite Gem obtained, whatever that's for. I'm not gonna make a habit of this. But I guess I can, if I ever do see a suspiciously large patch of grass, I can just use cut on it and see if anything happens. Alright. Let me get out of here. You guys are all running away from me. This is off the beaten path. See, I feel like I would definitely appreciate being able to move the camera in these places. I don't know what the geometry of this place is shaped like. I don't know if I were to move the camera anywhere off of where it like is by default, if it would actually look very weird and I'd suddenly be able to see the holes in the walls and that sort of thing, but I feel like being able to look out at least a little bit across the lake or down the cave or something like that would be a pretty nice scene. Alright, have I been up here before? I have. That was the treasure chest. Like, I'm sure there's actually nothing across the lake. I'm sure that if you were to move the camera across the lake and just look out. Okay. Up here, I was across up here earlier, right? Yes, I was across it there. That's where I saved. See, this is the warp point. I see that was very instantaneous, and I can just take it back, right? I don't have to walk all the way through again. This is just going to be a warp point. It looks like it. 3 treasure chests left in this dungeon, according to the divining rod. Let's see. There was something I wanted to mention in that battle that I've forgotten about as soon as the battle ended. I don't remember what it was. I was talking about how the demo for this game kind of wasn't very good, and how the demo for the Bravely games... It feels like in the demo I was fighting enemies that were probably about this strong, except with like equipment and stuff that I had in like episode 2 of this Let's Play. And as a result, I guess I gained a level in that last battle. I guess as a result, is that the threshold for you all running away from me now? I think this is the beginning. Can I view the map? But yeah, if you feel like Hydrangea Hills, that is a very appropriate name. Is there an area map? All right, that's where I gotta go. A night to remember. I feel like I was confused by the floating marker on the beach. I'm pretty sure that what I actually have to do is just fight an enemy down there, because I think the guy who gave me that quest said there was a... Alright, that's just story history. The guy who gave me that quest said that there was a monster that stole the knife or something like that. Anyway, let's... As I was saying, if anyone played the demo for this game and had similar complaints, or if you thought the demo was fine, for that matter, let me know. We can debate that topic. I do want to find, at the very least, those last 2 treasure chests, which are probably not down here. When I hit the right stick in the dungeon, by the way that the map appears on the overworld, it does no such thing here. So I guess I'll just have to find out. There is a very loud notification on my computer. I hope that didn't come up on the recording. Can I find out where that came from? I want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay, we seem to be fine. That was just a notification from something that I'd accidentally left open on my computer, and probably won't be that much of a problem. What is up here? Is this I saw what looked like a closed treasure chest. That's an open treasure chest. How do I get to this thing up here? Following the treasure. Yeah, those ghosts are definitely running away from me. It seems like everything in this dungeon is running away from me. What level am I, by the way? I am level 7 across the board. So I guess that's the threshold over here. There's clearly more to this dungeon than I'm seeing right now. And I don't know how to get to it. Oh, here's at least one. That is a tent. Free tent. Okay, one last treasure chest. And I don't know if there's gonna be a boss or anything like that in here. It would be kind of cool if there is. Just like an... Oh, come on. Just like an optional boss. Although, to be fair, if it all it is some free items and that sort of thing, that's okay too. Let's see. I will not leave here until I can find that last treasure chest. Oh, there's a walkway. There's a bridge there made of stone. Okay. Didn't see that. That is not as clear as, Oh, okay. There's a tree in front of it. This was not as clear as just the logs. Why do I feel like if I go up there, there's gonna be, like, something that happens in the story later, and the boss. Let me see how much of it I can get a view of. It looks like... Yeah, you run away from me. It looks like there's actually nothing up there besides the treasure chest, but I definitely can't cut the tree down right now. So I guess I'm gonna have to come back here later. Perhaps as store, perhaps as just when I get another field move that allows me to cut down bigger pieces of grass. Let me use a teleport stone to get out of here. I've got 6 teleport stones. I don't know where I found all of those things. And we're just gonna run away. Status elements poison deals a small amount of damage for a character each time a character does something. Probably in every turn. I don't know why I'm pretending I don't know what poison does. I'm pretty sure I know what poison does. So that's gonna be quick saving, or at least quickly opening up the menu to save at any rate. I said I was gonna do the fisherman quest, so let me run back to the beach before I run on. Do you describe this place? The love of a challenge. Try casting a healing spell on an undead monster. Yes, that was a mechanic. Alright. Casting healing spells on the undead or on certain other monsters in the other Bravely games. And I assume the rest of Final Fantasy, although I have still not played nearly as much Final Fantasy as I need to in my life, will deal basically holy damage to them. To the undead. Let's see. Is there anything behind this rock? There's an NPC. A Grizzly Conundrum. Get rid of the Grizzly in exchange for a Mithril Staff, which sounds like a good item. Alright, there's been sightings of one around town. No one's been able to help. So that's a kill quest. Let me go take care of the kill quest. And I see, okay, that's this red thing over here. I can probably do that now, right? This is 3 stars out of 10 difficulty. Do I want to leave this in? I guess I'll leave this in. Let's, first off, miscellaneous scan both of you, I guess. Because neither of you are in my Pokedex so far. That is a Grizzly. Goblin Archer. Weak to electric. There's been a lot of things weak to electric. Actually, everything's going to be either weak to either fire, electric, or water. Everything's weak to magic. And that's... I've got all those on Elvis, so I'm going to be seeing those. I'm going to be seeing things that Elvis can do damage to. There are some things I think that are only weak to physical weapons, but most are not. Anyway, you have how much HP? You have 973 HP, which actually isn't that bad at all. I can justify going and cross-cutting this thing several times with Gloria. That is about 300 and change damage a pop, and that should be enough to take you down in 1 turn. With 1 left over. Alright. Can I just, like, I know you're a physical attacker. I know you're a magic user, but can I just physical attack you into oblivion? Just so that this is over faster. I can speed up the battle to make it go a little faster time-wise, but I feel like that looks... I don't think I've addressed this yet in this Let's Play. I feel like speeding up the battle looks like unprofessional in a Let's Play, so I prefer not to do it. I would much rather just cleanly cut from the beginning to the end if it's going to be boring.
Hey.
I think having everything playing and animating at double or 4 times speed just as kind of looks like, oh god, like I'm not taking myself seriously. I'm not taking this whole thing seriously. Thank you for using the Phoenix down. I was gonna do that anyway, but it's good to have Elvis getting experience. That's another thing. When the old guy leaves the party, ooh, okay, you are suddenly doing a lot of damage. I guess being in the negative doesn't help because I am open to attack when that happens. Yeah, thank you, thank you. But I was hoping to be able to. I guess I could have just used regular old magic on these guys instead of physically attacking them for no reason. Okay, got an underdog bonus from that one, and I filled in the side quest. That's cool. Report back to the knowledgeably seeming young man. I believe he was over here. There are some things like summon animations. Summon animations in the Final Fantasy universe games are, like, infamously long. And should I eventually obtain a summoner, that's the Mithril Staff, which I guess I'll see if anyone Elvis can make use of or something. I am sure that if and when I pick up a summoner or summoner-like class, I am going to want to speed up those, because those could have you sitting through, like, 45 seconds of animation around, and if you use them like 4 times in 1 round because you're brave, you're sitting there for 5 minutes waiting for animations to play. Wizard Rods, Mithril Staves, that is going to put me 1 over the weight limit. How can I increase my weight limit? That is magic attack plus 31 compared to plus 21. I definitely want to do that. I think maybe I can unequip this. And I will be back within the weight limit. And now my magic attack is all the way up to 85. It was like 61 at the beginning of this video. Anyway. Very nice. Elvis is gonna be a force to be reckoned with in the near future. So there's this thing. I need to fight an enemy. How can I induce an enemy encounter? Can it be any enemy? Can it be like one of these things? You're one of the fish guys, right? You're an enemy? Are you what I'm looking for? It was like, the name started with an S. I don't remember exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, you are indeed what I'm looking for. I see I now have an option to target all enemies with spells. What am I even doing? I think I wanna hit you with water and you with thunder. And then just like whack you in the face, whatever's anything that's alive. Is that a new ability that I gained? I don't think that used to be there. I will check after this battle, and one more black mage level for Drago. I might throw the white mage on there for some white mage levels so I can get the day version solar powered as well. We'll see if that little experiment works out or not. Adele gained a regular level. All right, so we got the Fisherman's Knife, which is what I came here for. Are we gonna see a cutscene, or are we just gonna return? We're gonna see a cutscene.
We found that Fisherman's Knife.
Aye. Just look at that sea, eh? I seen it now. You'd never think it could rise up like it did.
Yeah. The waves have died down some since the storm. But you should have seen it.
I can imagine. Just goes to show how badly we need the crystals. Everything all right, Lady Emma?
Wind's picking up. Looks like there's a storm brewing.
You don't quite seem yourself today, if I may say so.
I've been thinking about the past.
Reminiscing, eh?
Something like that. Can't believe it's been 50 years already.
Aye, 50 years is a... Wait! 50 years? Lady Emma, if you don't mind me asking, just how old are you?
I do mind you asking as it happens, you impertinent so-and-so. I am a lady, you know.
Oh, aye, sorry.
Ugh, stop with your bowing and scraping, it's embarrassing. Not that I mind seeing you show a bit of respect every now and then. If you can manage to take things more seriously once in a while, we might make a half-decent scholar of you one day. And when we do, I'll tell you. About the past, I mean.
Wait, so what does that make me now? Quarter decent? Third and a bit? Come on, it's got to be at least a quarter.
Not even close. Have you forgotten the mark you got in that last test? It was your lowest ever. Quarter's too good for you, you great knucklehead.
Knuckle?
You've got a long, long way to go yet, and don't you go thinking otherwise. But if I can cram one thing into your thick skull in the meantime, let it be this. When the storm comes, calamity will soon follow.
I was not counting on seeing any of Elvis's backstory there. There have been a couple side quests now, which one would think would be optional, but make interesting things happen when you do them. Story-wise. Oh, come on, there's even more.
When the storm comes, calamity will soon follow. Right. Better get this knife back to its rightful owner and claim our reward, eh?
Just a couple of drinks, okay?
Aye, just a couple. Come on, let's shake a leg.
Alright, so recover the Fisherman's Knife from the Sahagan. And just report back. So let me do that. Where do you live? You live up here? This is where town is, I think. I can only lower the camera angle so far in this game. But this is town. Handy hints. Okay, these are starting to repeat themselves. Can I turn off hints on the loading screens? Just a little bit. Also, there aren't any more, are there? Oh, there are. Wow! These keep popping up. I could just do side quests forever. Alright, it was you in here, if I recall. Sir! No, I did not want to talk to the barkeeper. Why is it so difficult to talk to... There we go. And again, when I talk to you specifically, the game freezes momentarily.
That's my master's knife. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Just look at him. Warms the cockles of your heart, eh?
Sure, I guess.
So, You said this was your master's knife.
It's very special. The king himself gave it to him.
He must have done something pretty amazing to deserve a gift like that.
Oh, he did. He changed fishing forever. See, back when he started, all the fishermen were disorganized, disgraceful ruffians. But he cleaned them up, taught them to take pride in their work, and gave them a real sense of purpose. The king was so impressed, he asked my master to become his fisheries minister. But my master refused. He didn't want to work in an office. He wanted to be out on the boats with the others.
Choosing a life of hard graft over a cushy job with a posh title, eh? There's a lot to admire about that.
There is, isn't there? Come to think of it, the king said the same thing when he presented him with the knife. My master kept fishing until his dying day. And when he finally passed on, he left me his prized possession. Keeps me safe out on the seas, it does.
Your master sounds like a great man.
Anyway, I owe you a drink. Many drinks, in fact. Tonight's on me.
Oh, thank you kindly. Don't mind if I do.
Just a couple, right?
What are you suggesting? That we say no if it turns into more? And how's our pal here gonna feel about that, hmm?
I guess you're right. Fine.
That's the spirit. Marky, bring us a bottle of your most expensive grog.
Ha ha! Now we're talking to new friends.
All right, finally, quest complete. We have a dart. Are the darts the items that will do things such as do damage as in the form of an item? I forget exactly what those were in Let me just get rid of all these new item notifications. I forget exactly what items did that in the original Bravely games. That does arrow type damage. That does fire type damage. That does lightning type damage. Okay. To answer that question, yes. I'm gonna end things off here. Once again, I know we didn't get anything plot-related done, but we went and explored a cool area, and we did that one little side quest and got a bit of backstory. I call that... I think that's satisfactory. So, my name is Dragonite. This has been Bravely Default 2. In the next part, we will be probably moving on... We will possibly be moving on with the story, but probably just doing the little side quests that I'm seeing in the notifications when I zoom out in that town. And I will see you all later.